Hey, Tony Laporta here. It's Monday afternoon. It's 20 minutes before Wall Street closes. Um, S&P's at what? 9.5, 9 3/4. I'm short of 51, and I'm taking them home with me. But the reason I'm doing this webcast is so I don't have to write this shit. But I've included a copper chart, and we know because I've included it in the past that copper's had a major sell-off here over the last 4 to 6 weeks. And, it's sort of called Dr. Copper, which means copper is a gauge of the world economy. And if this is sold off in the manner that it has, well, then maybe these S&Ps don't belong where they are up here. And maybe these possible, and they're just possibilities, but these possible head and shoulder bottom formations in the bonds and the notes are signaling something. Maybe the bond's resiliency, and for 3 days it won't go down, and for 3 days the S&Ps keep on going up. So or do we go back to what I talked before about the bond market's leading the bus? So if the bond market's rallying higher, well, that means lower interest rates and the stock market's going to rally higher. I'm not sure about it to the upside, but these warning flags, they're warning flags, and nothing makes sense. Maybe it's just because it's August, but something's going on here, especially the way this copper market is falling out of bed, the way the gold market's falling out of bed, the way the euro's falling out of bed, the way the dollar's rallying. That can't be good for the multinationals. And the stock market just keeps on going up. So I don't know how you want to do it. Right now, the SPOOs are 50 bid at a quarter. I'm short of 51. They filled the gap. I've always been in the gaps matter. So I'm going to take a short home again overnight. I still think something stinks. Something's going on somewhere. One of these days they're going to pull the carpet out, and everyone's going to get caught long, and the players are going to look at each other and go, now what? But until then, it's hard to be short. So I took 3 handles out of my overnight short, had 8 handles in it, took 3, and this trade here I actually had about 3 to 4 in it, and now I've got 1. So we'll see how they finish today. But like I said, I'm getting markets with a direct or indirect correlation to the stock markets are waving warning flags. And these warning flags are telling me that the stock market's overpriced. So, but it won't go down. And we don't trade overpriced. We trade price. And price is telling us the market's going up. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how they close. We filled the gap in the S&Ps up to 51.5. That tends to bring gaps matter, and we should see an offer tomorrow. So counter trend Tuesday tomorrow. I'm short. That's all we got. Cheers.